Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of the Bald Chef of Bergamo. It's a lovely fall day. Tonight we're going to make some risotto to serve with our ossobuco, but I'm going to show you the recipe of how to make a good risotto, risotto alla milanese, or yellow risotto, or risotto with saffron. So let me get this thing going. We're going to use my mother-in-law's recipe, so I can tell you the truly authentic recipe from northern Italy. It's going to go great with the ossobuco that I already got brewing and braising in the oven. So we're in for a wonderful dinner tonight. So let's get inside and start making that risotto. So we're going to start a risotto. We got about 100 grams of butter and a few tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to add to this, as we're starting to heat this up, an onion, diced onion, and a clove of garlic. We're going to saute that. Meanwhile, we have our chicken broth warming up alongside, and we're going to make about 700 to 800 grams of risotto. This will be a big portion of risotto because we have a big family dinner tonight. And again, we got my mother-in-law helping me out here. It's her recipe, showing the youngster how to get it done as we add the onions and garlic. Saute these down, start getting this risotto good and plenty. We're all going to enjoy it tonight. Now that we've sauteed the onions and garlic, we're going to start adding our risotto to this mix. And then we're going to cook the risotto in this, and then we'll slowly add the broth. But right now we want to mix in all the butter and oil into this and kind of put a little crusty edge on this risotto before we add the broth. As you can hear, the risotto has been in here for about 2 or 3 minutes. Now we're going to add about a half a cup of white wine. Mix that up, and you're going to starting to start to boil off the alcohol from the wine. Mix this in, and then we'll start to add the broth bit by bit. And so we've just added the white wine. And you can starting to boil off all the alcohol, but you're still getting all the flavor from the wine. And you can hear the popping coming from the risotto. So it's just about ready. It's been about 2 or 3 minutes, but it's just about ready for us to start adding a few cups of the broth. And we'll add it over time, mix it in, continue to stir your risotto. So we've started to add the broth, and I'm just going to stir. It's going to cook and boil down and boil into the risotto. And we're just going to keep adding this. Mix it until you get the risotto to the consistency that you want. It's cooked through, ben cotto. And then when it's about time, we'll add the saffron. We'll show you how to do that. Maybe add a little piece of dado, a little piece of bouillon to provide a little extra flavor. Let me continue to stir this, and when we get a little thick, you just add a little more broth. And it gets liquidy, thickens up, you add a little more broth. Keep stirring. And realize that this burner is on high heat because you want to get a lot of heat and you want to cook this risotto. So it's been about 12 minutes. Just keep adding broth, stirring. We've added some of the saffron to get the color into this, as well as a little bit of flavor. And as you can see, I've still got a ways to go. Just buyer beware. Make certain you stretch before making this recipe because your arms are going to get tired, your shoulders are going to get tired because you're going to sit here and stir for about 15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, depending on how thick and how cooked you want this risotto. So I think we got about 5 more minutes before this is ready to go. Ossobuco is ready, and we're ready to plate this in about 5 minutes. Check back later. So the risotto is done, and we've just thrown another tablespoon or 2 of butter in to kind of help thicken it just one last time, and about a half a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano. And now I'm going to mix this in, and we're ready to serve, and we'll plate it out for you. So here we have our finished article. We have the ossobuco here, and as you can see, the bones are falling right out of the veal. So you plate it up with your nice risotto milanese. Nice and thick risotto. It's nice having a guest chef teach you her recipes. Of course, we don't understand the quantities because everything's eyeballed. I'll have to back calculate that for everybody, but the risotto with Ossobuco is ready to go. It's time to eat. Buon appetito.